crack onto the video. This video, I'm just going to show you a trade that I took on Friday. It's been a bit of a slow week. In fact, it's been a very slow week. But yeah, the only trade I managed to see was on Friday. Even that, when I entered the trade, it was during the London close period, so the day was almost done. I'm looking to hold the trade over the weekend and see what it offers me on Monday. But I'll explain why I'm holding it. So yeah, this was the previous week that just ended, which was the 5th of May. So what I wanted to see was what I explained on my first YouTube video. I wanted this candle to print lower, which it has. I wanted it to take this low out, and I wanted it to take this low out and dig deeper into this weekly fair value gap. I'm going to post up a video or a lesson on weekly fair value gaps, or in fact, no, there's a weekly fair value gap lesson in my Telegram channel. So just click the link in my bio and yeah, just subscribe to that. And then yeah, there's a fair value gap lesson in there. I'm going to look to post up more videos on there about other PD arrays. So PD arrays, they're basically tools in the market, like the fair value gap that price tends to gravitate to and move away from in the market's intended direction. So yeah, I'll look to post up more videos on that. So yeah, back to the lesson now. So yeah, I wanted this candle to print lower, dig deeper into this weekly fair value gap, and then yeah, we see what we do from here next week. On the daily time frame, so here is the Monday, so on the 5th of May, so the previous week's open, so I wrote it here, weekly open. What I wanted to see, and what I stated in my previous video clip, I wanted price to move higher and then move lower. So I'm going to put up a little clip just to show you what I'm talking about. It moved lower and closed here. So what I said was, it wouldn't make sense. What I said on Telegram was, it wouldn't make sense for price to even try and reach for that, because it's closed so far away from it. It's closed closer to here and here. So that's why it's reaching for that. Last week it didn't take it out though. It missed it by a bit, which annoyed me because it missed my take profit by a pinch. But it comes with it, man. That's the game. You win some. I didn't lose, but I took a couple partials. Obviously I wanted the full trade. That makes sense, man. But obviously we'll get it this week or the coming week coming. So yeah, this candle. So we're going open here. It moved higher. It moved lower and it's closed here. So it's close to this low and this low. So the week coming, I do see price taking out these two lows, most definitely. Not even say most definitely, because I said in trading, nothing's guaranteed. So it's most likely going to take out these two lows. If we move to the daily, same thing I was showing on the dollar. It's completely closed. So this was a fair value gap from this low to this high. There's no buying whatsoever seen in here. So it's an inefficient area. This candle came to rebalance this whole area. So sell side imbalance and the buy side inefficiency. So there's inefficient buyers. So it's come to rebalance that. And then it's closed lower. So this close is very close to this low, and this low. So like I said on the dollar, what I want to see, if the dollar's going higher, I want to see the euro go lower. So what I want to see is price move higher and then move lower. And then on the lower time frames, what you see is, I'll pause. So what I want to see is a move higher and then a move lower on the lower time frames. But yeah, so we got the move higher into this daily order block and then a move lower to target that low and then this low as well, and then dig into this weekly fair value gap like we spoke about on the weekly time frame. This is the daily time frame. So yeah, for Friday, what I wanted Friday to do was open, move higher, and then move lower and take out this low. It hasn't taken out the low yet. This is the low I was targeting, but because it hasn't taken out that low, that's why I decided, you know what, there's still sell side to target, so I might as well just hold and see what I get on Monday and possibly Tuesday. So yeah, if you look on the 4 hour now, we got a full close. Let me open this up a bit. There's a 4 hour fair value gap. So on Thursday, we got a move into a daily order block. So an order block is an up candle followed by a huge down candle, fully like engulfing this
candle. So it's fully closed below this candle. And then yeah, we call that an order block. So price is retraced back into that order block. It's rejected off it and it's displaced lower, forming this 4-hour fair value gap. So fair value gap is this candle's low to this candle's high. So it's just a huge gap. The proper technical term is called sell side imbalance and buy side inefficiency. So there's just a huge sell side imbalance. So there's no buyers. So it's buy side inefficiency. So it's just got inefficient buyers in the market. So price is going to look to rebalance this whole area, which it did. And then it's rejected completely. So it's respected that fair value gap. And then it's moved lower. And like I said in the previous video as well, that price is closed so far from this high. So it's less likely going to move higher to try and reach for that high again. It just wouldn't make sense. It would be unhealthy for the market. So what I then did now, let me just put a line here just to show where we're at. So after the close of this candle, I went down to the 15-minute time frame. This is where I ended my position. Let me get rid of this. So actually, no, let me put that back in. So what we then got now was during the London session. So this is the London Open Kill Zone session. We've got price. Price is just accumulating. It was literally accumulating the whole day. The New York session just accumulating. Just a whole load of back and forth. Then during the London close, we got a manipulation higher. So price manipulated. It fully closed this 4-hour fair value gap like we saw on the 4-hour time frame. Right now we're on the 15-minute time frame. And then after rebalancing that whole gap, once we rebalance that whole gap, we then got to move lower. And then price retraced into this little 15-minute fair value gap here. So there's a little gap here from this candle's low to this candle's high. Let me just draw a gap. Then label it 15 minutes. So from that low to that high, we've got a 15-minute fair value gap. Price reached into it, rebalanced it, moved lower. That move lower and a close below this low was just confirmation for me. So like I said on the 4-hour, we've got 2 up candles here and then a move lower. So that forms another order block. So that's a 15-minute order block now. So price traded into that 15-minute order block. So after we've got that 15-minute order block and we've got a retracement into it, that's where I took my sell position to try and target the original lows that we wanted to target. So trying to reach for into here and dig deeper into the weekly fair value gap. So that's the only reason why I held this trade, or I'm holding this trade, sorry. So hopefully when the market opens on a Monday, we just carry on moving lower. I am confident that we could get a move lower because we still have the previous day's low. So on the Friday, we still got previous day's low. So Thursday's low to target. We've got the Asian sessions low to target as well. So there's a lot of sell side to target. And there's no way price would leave it, or it wouldn't leave it. It wouldn't leave it. Before price goes higher, it needs to take out sell side. So yeah. And yeah, just a bit more, just to add a bit more confidence. The weekly candles low, or the close of the weekly candle is very close to this low. So, and it's very far away from here. So before moving higher, we could most likely get a sweep of the low before we move higher. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. But that's what I'm looking forward to. So yeah, that's that. That's just that review. That's the only trade I really took. The whole week was just consolidating, because we had the fund rates on a Wednesday. So that was consolidating before the big news, and then price just kept displacing. I couldn't really catch anything here because it was just a sharp move. Price didn't really give me time to, I didn't really give you a chance to look for any sell positions here, but it offered it here later on in the week. So yeah, I'm going to post up another video probably on Sunday or probably on a Monday morning, just for another weekly review and to just show you what could possibly happen next week. But yeah, that's that for this video today. And yeah, enjoy your weekend. The sun's out. You know, go for a walk, go out, go to the park, go do what you have to do. Just unwind again and just prepare for the next week.